Before I hung up, I overheard my fiancé laughing with her friends. The idiot doesn't know I'm screwing his friend. I stayed quiet and did this. 3 days later, she showed up at my parents' house screaming, "I'm Jake, 31, diesel mechanic. Spent 18 months rebuilding a foreclosed house. 4 months of overtime buying an engagement ring. 2 years building what I thought was forever with Brittany." I called her on lunch break to ask about dinner. She answered, "We talked." Then she didn't hang up. I heard everything. God, he's so exhausting. Brittany laughed to her friends. The idiot doesn't even know I'm screwing Corey. Every time I tell him I'm with the girls, I'm at Corey's apartment. 3 months now and he hasn't suspected a thing. Her friend Megan. "How do you keep a straight face?" "It's easy. Jake's so trusting it's almost sad. Plus, Corey knows how to be spontaneous. Jake has to plan everything like we're launching a space shuttle. What about the engagement?" "I'll say yes. Enjoy the party, then decide what to do. Maybe Corey will commit. If not, at least I'll have the ring." 19 minutes and 32 seconds. I stood outside the shop bay, grease dripping down my forearm, my world reshaping. I drove to my buddy Kevin's house. He's an insurance adjuster, professional skeptic who documents everything. We spent 3 hours building Operation Clean Exit. Step 1, joint account. Withdrew exactly my half, $1,500. Got receipts showing the remaining balance. Step 2, that car I co-signed for. Filed transfer paperwork so her bad decisions wouldn't become my financial problem. Step 3, called her parents. Robert answered. This man had taught me how to tune carburetors. Treated me like a son. "Robert, I need to talk to you and Loretta. It's about Brittany." We met at a diner. I played them my recording, timestamps and all. Loretta cried quietly. Robert's jaw clenched so tight I could see the muscles working. "Corey, the divorced guy she said was just an old friend." His voice cracked. He sat at my table, ate my food, shook my hand. "I was planning to propose this weekend. Had the family surprise arranged at Santino's. You were supposed to be hiding in the kitchen." Robert grabbed my shoulder. "What do you need from us?" "Be there when I confront her." Sunday afternoon. Those 3 days were torture. Acting normal while she chattered about our anniversary. I returned the $8,000 ring, boxed her belongings, retrieved my tools from Corey's apartment while he smiled at me, her perfume still in his air. Sunday came. Brittany spent 2 hours getting ready. "We need to talk," I said. "About what?" "I know about Corey." The color drained from her face. 3 months. The girls' nights. The calls. All of it. "You didn't hang up last Tuesday." I heard everything. The doorbell rang. I let her parents in. Brittany went white. "Mom? Dad? What are you doing here?" "We're here because Jake told us everything," Loretta said, voice like ice. "And we want to hear you explain it." 20 minutes of pathetic backpedaling, denial, blame shifting, tears. "You felt neglected?" I interrupted. "I spent 4 months overtime buying you a ring, renovated an entire house. At what point did I neglect you?" Robert cut her off. "Look at me, Brittany." He waited. "I have never been more disappointed in anyone in my entire life. You're packing today. You're signing that car transfer, and you're not moving back home." Loretta nodded. "We raised you better than this." I handed Brittany the paperwork. "Sign this or I report the car stolen." She signed. Her parents helped carry boxes in cold silence. When the last one loaded, she turned back. "Jake, I'm sorry. I never meant—" I closed the door. Word traveled fast. Corey quit within 3 weeks. Moved back to Georgia. Brittany bounced between friends' couches before finding a studio on the rough side of town. 3 days later, she showed up at my parents' house during Sunday dinner, screaming about how I'd ruined her life, how Corey dumped her. My mom walked to the door. "Leave in 30 seconds or I'm calling the police. This wasn't how it was supposed to go. That's what happens when you cheat. Get off my property." I took a bite of pork chop from the table. "Already don't regret it, Mom. These are great." A year later, her mom Loretta called me. "Just to check in," she said. Told me Brittany had reached out again, begging to know if they'd forgiven her yet. "What did you tell her?" I asked. Long pause. "That some things you can't plan your way out of." Loretta's voice was steady. "And that the best man we ever knew was the one she threw away." I didn't need to respond. We both knew Brittany was still losing sleep over the life she destroyed while I'd already moved on.